We're late, so let's get started. But shouldn't be super bad for this session. Yes, Blue Sky, I would like to tell absolutely no one that I'm going live.
Just 0 people.
It's a secret
No.
to everyone.
Honestly, there's an Infinity commercial about how a dude is doing content creation and whatnot, and the lady's like, "How many do you have?" He's like, 32 followers. And she's just like, "Oh," I'm like, "Listen, if he has 32 followers and they're not bots and they are people who actually watch his stuff, he's doing good."
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like one of the top earners, like on Twitch, his community is probably only like 500 or 600 people. I think he plays Warframe, and Destiny, because he makes the most money because he just has like a tight knit community that like pay for him and like watch him consistently and like interact with him. So he ends up earning a lot more just because he has tight knit people who are consistently doing things versus someone who just has like millions who just like, oh yeah, maybe they'll get like one big check but they'll fall off. Or I think his name's like Matix or something like that. Plays a lot of Warframe.
Besides, sometimes it's not the size, but the quality.
Yeah, for sure.
No, it's about the size.
Size matter, guys.
Alrighty.
Yeah, size matters. That's the takeaway from here.
It's not size that matters, it's how you use it.
It's not the size that matters, it's the size that matters.
It's a finishing tool.
Oh my god. Alright.
Exactly, see?
Mason has to put up with enough dirty innuendos. He doesn't need us adding to it.
But we are absolutely willing to do so.
Yeah. Hi everybody, welcome back to the stream. Sorry for the late start. We're back with Dungeons and Dragons for Phandelver and Below. I get it mixed between Phandalin and Phandelver. Phandelver's the name of the module, Phandalin's the name of the town. So last left off, you're joined by Missy, who plays Satara, Peroxide, who plays John Smith, maceofspades, who plays Cheraru, and Sume, who plays Mizani. Wizard will not be here. They're dealing with some health issues, and we'll also like to address that. There will be times when their character will probably step away due to job. We talked about it, and she is okay with her character Antiquarian basically being like a merchant and more than willing to hop in randomly whenever she is able to play. So that's going to be her status. So if she can't make one session, just like, hey, would you like to try to get an item from the antiquarian because they are a merchant. So that's all. She's still playing, it's just more infrequent. Because life sucks.
Indeed.
And scheduling conflicts. So last left off, they finished clearing out with Echo Cave, destroyed an ooze. Told Gundren that his brother is dead, but but can come back
Well, it's pay to
Maybe.
play, so.
eventually. And they
Probably won't in the scope of this game.
And they've returned back to Phandalin.
Look, death is temporary if you're rich.
I don't think they're that rich. Yet.
This one had other village music. Oh, dude.
A wee moe, a wee moe, a wee
Country
moe,
village.
a wee moe, a wee moe.
Don't want Barovian village. That's not the correct one.
No, we don't want to go to Barovia. It is a terrible place.
In the wagon, the buck wagon.
By the way, Mace has pointed out that who here has vehicle proficiency?
Not me.
Hang on. I don't think I do, but I'll double check just to be sure. You can see. I do not.
Because we just kind of, me and him kind of rolled it at Cheraru was just asking the horses to go this direction.
Mhm.
I know vehicle proficiency comes from like the folk hero
And soldier.
background, but I don't remember which one. Well, I'm technically acolyte, so
Well, think you'll be fine. It's not like it's a tank or anything. Or
I can also ask the animals to go places because I can cast speak with animals as well.
Mhm.
yes.
I can also cast another spell for free.
Beast spawn?
Beast sense.
Alright,
Nice.
guys, as noted by the tiny little hummingbird at the top of the map for the Cheraru Trail, that is where you guys are at. At this point, I'd say it's midday when you return back to Phandelver. And you guys got loot, money, and 2 suits of plate mail to refit.
Well then, what shall we do first? Should we check in with anyone?
Do we need? I mean, probably need to talk to. I'm already blanking on his name. The guy we got hired by to find.
Sildar?
Yeah, Sildar. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Sildar.
Yes,
Yeah, go see him.
Sildar.
Yeah, him.
Indeed.
Who is he again?
Yeah, the guy.
The guy that was like we saved in the very, very, very beginning.
Yes.
You
But
wouldn't know
here.
him, antiquarian.
Oh, you mean Sildar Hallwinter?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Alright, well, you can head to the smithy. Head to the Miners Exchange to exchange your gemstones for coin.
I imagine they also do the inverse, correct?
Yes.
Good deal. Because that might be a good place for us to get our hands on a diamond worth specifically 300 gold.
Yeah, we need a specifically 300 gold diamond
Hmm,
for all of
that
the
does-
reasons you would.
Yeah, it's also where John got his super specific 50 gold diamond for chromatic orb.
Yes. I mean, sometimes you just need those oddly specific items.
Yeah. Like a flea in order to cast infestation. Learned that yesterday.
Components are weird, man.
Yeah. Alright, guys.
Well,
where
they're
to
about the
first?
same distance.
I also need to talk to the smith just to get my get this armor debugbeared.
It's also pretty big compared to you there, John.
Well, there is also
It
that.
also
Like,
probably smells awful.
that's what I'm saying. It needs to get dehobgoblined and not debugbeared.
Yes, quite a bit of debugging needed.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was about to say something like, no, he knows what's happening tomorrow. I shouldn't. Missy, Satara could potentially fit hers, but yeah, it's a bugbeared.
Yeah, it's
It
bugbear.
really is a
Mine.
bugbear.
Mine still has bugbear blood. Say that 3 times fast. Bugbear blood. Bugbear blood
Quite the
Bugbear
bugbear, didn't.
Is that some skin?
on my armor.
Is that some skin that melted into the armor?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
that's
forgot about that
character.
part. Barbecued
Yeah.
bugbear.
barbecue bugbear blood.
Yeah, like barbecued bugbear blood.
Sounds like a sauce.
Yeah.
It's a patent. think we should come up with it and sell it in
Bugbear
Phandelver.
Barbecue
Yeah.
Bistro.
Let's call it Raptor Sauce.
There you
Raptor
go.
Sauce.
Alright, well, at the beginning of the town, you have Barthen's Provisions, where you could buy the standard equipment and whatnot. You also have the smithy, which is close by.
Yes, perhaps we should start with the armor. It will likely take them some time.
Yes. Well,
Very well.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you don't mind, can you take us to the smithy?
yeah.
Boom. Sorry about that. I was talking to Opal and Magnus.
It's Opus, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh,
you say
right.
Opal, the horse just looks at you and squints.
Also,
Hits
we
you
can
with
tell
that
because you
opportunistic
neighed.
carnivore stare.
Right. So then, we shall get this armor changed. And get the smell out of the cart.
Yeah. Horses could probably use attending to as well.
Probably.
Many
About that
Babonoids do not understand the concept of bathing.
Alright, as you pull into the smithy, you hear the hammer sound, or hammer ring out. You do know
This
that
Smith
this
is
was
actually a dog man.
Ah, yes, the Hound of Phandelin.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Goddamn.
Notorious because all of his blades have bite.
I
That was
hate
bad.
you.
It's
Ugh.
amazing. Shifters are the closest thing to a
Ugh.
dog race in the game.
I know. I'm like, that's weird.
Maybe when Knolls get, maybe in a couple editions when Knolls actually get refined.
No.
It'll take a while though.
Oh, we lost Missy.
No.
Come here.
There is.
Oh, okay.
You lost me, I think.
We were panicking so much about losing Missy, we had forgot it was actually you.
Oh. Oops.
Oopsie.
Whoopsie doodle.
It's alright.
It's just so
My thing
small
was
and
just
easy to
bothering me
hide.
about an update, and it didn't seem like I needed to roll right then, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it.
Oh, good. Alright, so you didn't remember that when you first came here, the smithy was closed, but a new one took over, who is a tiefling woman named Patience.
Right. I'll leave this to you.
Do who?
You.
No, that-
And, of course.
Satara.
Talking to people? That's not what I do. I just vaguely threaten people.
I would suggest not doing that.
Yeah, probably a bad idea. That's why I don't talk to people.
Then perhaps Satara should handle it. You and they
Oh.
are the one who wish to have the armor.
Yes.
I'm sure they will have to measure you.
Ugh.
Hey, Patience. Can you help me with this armor?
Hi. Don't remember us meeting, but okay.
Mm.
What can I do for
I like this armor to fit me.
It presently
Plate mail.
doesn't.
2 sets of plate mail ain't that expensive. It's
Well,
not
it's a long story. It's covered in bugbear skin. Don't worry about it. Or, well,
It's
actually,
not the long
specifically
story, sir. That's more of a
That is the
short-
very short one.
That is like the abridged version of
I
the short
said
version.
long story short. It.
Must have cut out on
You
the
don't want-
short then.
You don't need the long story.
But I'm sure
But
they want it.
Needless to say,
Well, were they attacking you?
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't
That
stay.
is-
Alright, that's
They
fine.
were bugbears, though, so you shouldn't feel too bad anyway.
damn.
Aren't they goblin noise? She looks down at Mizani.
Yes, most of them are total garbage.
You want Mizani? Yes, and?
Alright.
You're asking too many questions.
Okay, well, let's see. Alterations. I have to fix some things.
Yes, I'd like the skin removed from the plate and the plate to fit me.
She'll proceed to measure
Such
to both
bold
of you.
requests.
I
So
think-
how long do you think? It'll take us about 20 minutes to get them out of the armor they currently have on.
Well, it's 5 minutes to get out of the armor. It's 10 minutes to put it on.
less if you have help.
No, that's just the normal time. 5 to take off, 10 to put on.
Well, we'll do that, I assume.
Here, let me give you a hand there, John.
Alright, so with the help of Cheraru, John, you take 2.5 minutes to get out of your heavy armor.
And I guess Mizani will help Satara if they want it.
Yes, please.
Same thing happens. Alright, well, yours won't be so bad. Oh, that's Satara. Roughly the same size as the bugbear. You, on the other hand, looks at John. Definitely going to have to
She
chop
looks at
some
you
stuff.
like, "Are you sure you want this?"
Are the adjustments going to be harder than taking the flesh off of the steel?
Yeah, but you want the armor to fit right, because if it doesn't fit right, it's just going to chafe in areas you don't want
Well,
to
of course
be chafed.
Of course I want the armor to fit. I just want to know, is it going to be harder to adjust it or harder to remove the flesh?
Probably to adjust.
Okay. Good. Great.
I could probably get this done in about 2 days. Uh, 2 days and 10 gold per suit.
That's quite reasonable.
That is shockingly cheap.
I mean, I could go higher if you want.
No, it's fine. I paid
Well,
10 gold.
It's
No take back.
alterations. It's not like she's making a full suit.
And it's not like
Yeah.
you're downsizing it from medium to small either.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Or upsizing it, which would probably be the most expensive.
At that point,
I
just make a
guess-
new set.
I guess I just expected it to cost more because, flesh.
Or, plate armor.
Or, plate armor. Well, yeah.
Well, you were the ones who got the red brands out, so call it a one-time discount.
Gotcha.
Indeed.
Which, speaking of, I hear they're going to take the leader to Neverwinter soon.
I thought that might have already happened.
No, I think they want to involve us in that.
Oh, right. Good battled glass staff.
Oh, yes, glass staff. I definitely remember that guy.
Do you?
You use his stick quite often. You should.
Yeah, well, look, the stick was clearly more memorable than him.
It is why he was called that, I assume.
Like, man, it sucks, but I'm not wrong.
His,
Well, you guys
he
don't
had
call-
a good
you guys don't-
stick.
You guys don't call me glass staff. But clearly I'm more memorable than the stick.
I do distinctly remember we booby-trapped him quite a bit.
Yeah,
Yes.
he passed all but the last one, the most important one.
And then you broke his arm.
I'm going to break your arm now.
I mean, I I told him exactly what I was going to do.
And then you did it. It is.
And then I did it. The follow-through on this was amazing, I know.
You're nothing if not a man of your word.
He was going to cast spells with it.
Yeah, then you saw spell books
And
on. You're just like, wow.
And it was a clean break. It'll heal easy.
All right,
If
gang,
anything,
now where?
if anything, you can just call him Lefty for a few months.
Hmm.
Oh no, we also broke. We did break both of them.
Let
It
us.
was a whole thing.
Looks like they'll be calling him Larno Glass Bones for a while.
Apparently,
Wow.
Glass stuff?
Skin
Or
made
like,
How about simple?
more like glass arm, am I right?
Nah, they get it. Ah.
Well,
skin made of
they're just
paper,
lucky
bones
that we
made of
don't call
glass.
them stubby.
That is, I guess the option to cut off the hands was also presented at the time.
Mhm.
It would have been a more permanent solution.
Yeah, but we didn't really need to permanently alter the wizard, just temporarily inconvenience them.
By the way, John.
I will keep that in mind.
Is stubby a common insult among goblins? I heard that one quite a bit when we were at the castle.
Not particularly.
Mm. You
John,
must have really fumbled the bag at that point.
John, you also remember that you could probably check on Sister Grail because you were kind of being her doctor.
Oh, right. Yes, I should
And
probably
it has
go.
been a few days.
Yeah. Well, I leave the money on the counter. I will leave you with that. I'm gonna go check on the person I gave drugs to.
Don't say it like
Medical
that.
drugs.
Patient, here's
yes.
patient,
Doctor
here's that.
stuff.
I'm going to pretend
The
I
other
didn't hear
one.
that.
Patience, I am a doctor. It's okay.
If you want recreational drugs, you need
Did
to
you
talk
roll
to
a
different one of
persuasion
us.
on her?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
if
sure.
you're looking for the
See
legal
if she
variety, that'd
believes
be
you.
him.
Persuasion? Alright, here you go.
Right, she's gonna insight you. She
Yeah.
rolled a 10.
She believes you. Barely.
She's like, alright, if you say so. As she turns around, she's like, self, don't get hurt, so I don't have to go to him. You're like an orc pain boy.
Exactly. Well, there's less screaming involved for John, so he's not really an orc pain boy.
Depends, do you have anesthesia on you?
Yes, he frequently uses it on the party.
Fair enough. Also, John, this might be a good time for you to refresh your healing kits.
That's probably a good idea. I guess probably the Lion Shield Coaster, I think, had what I was looking for, right? Or was it the general store, the provisions? Because this is more of a more specialty item, wasn't it?
I think, let me check. Because the Barthen's only goes up to 25.
Yeah, this be a coaster, a Lion Shield coaster thing, I think.
No, they will have healers kits because they're 5 gold apiece.
Oh, well then I guess I'm gonna stop in at Barthen's. Walk at the door. I'll detour on my way to go to see Sister Grail by going the complete opposite direction.
Hang on, I just realized my stash is running low. I gotta see my supplier.
Ah, shit, I need more opium.
Alright,
You already got a guy in town?
Yeah, the general store. It's wild the shit they sell there.
So, oh, yeah, who's your
Well,
dealer?
at least-
General store.
Deal so low, you'll
Huh?
go crazy.
Well, at least we don't have to go to the specific store.
Just better,
God,
if you
the
want the
specific store
harder
is
stuff,
fun.
if you want the harder stuff, you go to Hallian. She's quote unquote
No.
Zentarum.
We want the hard stuff. We talk to Cheraru.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
Cheraru is mostly resistant to anything in John's healer's kit bag.
Well, you walk in and you see Ander and Thistle.
Right.
Currently at the desk.
Hi.
Welcome to Barthen's Provisions. How may we help you?
I need
this
6
isn't you
healer's
for
kits.
healer kits. All right, how many do you need?
6.
That will be 30 gold, sir.
Alright, I give them 30 gold. I get 6 healer kits.
Is there anything else you would like to purchase?
That's it.
I still have. How many days did it take us to get back here? 2?
Yeah.
I still have 10 rations, I believe.
Well, that's because you guys have been chowing down on Goodberry.
Right.
Can we interest you in a crowbar?
There we go. I now have 66 uses of healer's kits.
Wow, that's a lot.
We just need to get you 600 more.
Yeah, I just need to get. I need 60 more healer's kits all of a sudden.
Well, that's all. Thank you for shopping.
Alright, now I should probably go check on the patient.
You
Yeah,
keep
so
them waiting.
So, for context, Barthen's Provisions only deals in items up to 25 gold value. If you want higher stuff in weapons, that's where the coaster comes in.
Mhm.
And the Miner's Exchange is 4 gemstones. Just see a purple hummingbird just zip from Provisions to the house.
Zoop.
Alright, you are now outside of Sister Gorell's home, next to the Shrine of Luck. I'm assuming you knock, and the door opens, and you see a much better looking and less loopy Sister Gorell. Oh. Hello, what brings the 4 of you to my house?
Just wanting to check in on how you're doing. You were a bit out of sorts last we spoke.
Fair enough, you are a doctor, and you have definitely kept me from death's door.
You don't sound very convinced of that.
You don't sound very convinced, Rolls persuasion. It's probably my demeanor and tone of voice.
Fair enough.
The information we handed to you has been of use, I hope.
Yes.
Good.
I guess
John.
John will just do the whole checkup routine to make sure that
Yep,
they're feeling
definitely.
okay.
He definitely healed up. Looks like the stitches can come out.
Oh, wonderful. These can come out now.
What could come out? Rips out.
The stitches. No, he's not gonna rip them out. God, no, he's not a monster.
That's kind of the point of. That's kind of against the point of stitches.
It is pulling, but it feels really weird.
Okay. Right, we're just gonna go ahead and remove the stitches. This is going to be wildly uncomfortable the entire time this happens.
Huh?
The rest of us will step out then.
Fair enough.
John, give me a medicine check.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Gotta take that shot to study your hand.
No, he doesn't drink before he does this. He drinks after. I'm gonna use my inspiration that we get per session to reroll that.
Alright.
Because God, that's awful. Marginally better.
No, it's not a natural one. You were not very gentle. You did get them out, but there is some bleeding that may need to require a little bit more healing.
Sorry, I didn't hear any of that because I got interrupted.
You did get the stitches out, but you were unfortunately not very gentle. So there is some leftover bleeding. She might need to recover a bit longer, but the good news is that there's no longer a large gap. Okay, never mind. You decide to slap some cure wounds on her. My God, I just realized.
I wonder
cure
what all that
wounds-
screaming's about.
I just realized that cure wounds is your fallback plan in case an operation goes wrong.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if it is really wrong, he's going to get some other options soon.
Yes.
Not ones that are covered by any insurance company, though.
Nope.
But eventually, John leaves leaves the home.
So remember when she's like,
Another-
"Yeah, I trust you because you're a doctor." She well, she has now seen better.
Well, here's the thing. Yelp doesn't exist, so it doesn't matter.
She certainly did Yelp.
Thank you again, Dr. John. I'm going to go lie down now. I'd like to point out that this basically works well with your 11 persuasion.
Yeah,
You're having a wonderful day.
my rolls
Making
are always
all
like
sorts of friends.
my rolls are always like this.
Oh, trust me. I play with Mason.
Yeah. Like I don't
He
think
doesn't
I don't-
always roll as hot as Cheraru does.
He does.
like,
He
I do
does
not
pretty well.
roll
Cheraru.
well.
Like I said, Cheraru rolls relatively hot for him.
Yeah. By the way, if Mason and Missy are talking, we can't hear you.
No, I was giving people the floor.
Oh, okay. All right. So now what? Now guys still have a bunch of money that you have not divided amongst the party yet.
I have a weird request.
Mm-hmm.
Would we be able to stop by the woodworker?
Yeah.
A home doesn't really feel like a home without a rocking chair.
Okay. I am not going to question this.
Is that going to be a traveling
Anyone
rocking
opposed?
chair?
Does anyone oppose that? Because
No.
from what I
not
understand,
opposed, not at
Trisendar
all.
Manor is going to be kind of a home base there.
Oh, you're talking about the manor. For a second, I thought you were talking about the cart for a second. I was like, what are you going on about?
Yeah.
No, the woodworker.
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
suggesting we would be able to stop by the woodworker. A home isn't a home without a rocking chair.
Perhaps we should wait until we know for sure the timeline on when the manor will be repaired.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, if it's going to be done today, we can stop by. But if it's going to
It's
be
probably
weeks,
something we should check on, actually.
Harbin
Hopefully-
would probably know about the status of your manor.
I figure we should head towards the town master's hall. We'll probably find Sildar there, and the town master would know about the tradition of the manor.
I am A-okay with this.
Satara, John,
I'm fine with this.
No issue with this.
fair enough. Come, Libra.
1 second, gotta ban a bot.
Banhammer, safety device, relieve.
Yeah, my bot's currently out. Alright, as you guys walk up to the town master's hall, a small girl walks out Goodbye, Mr. Hallwinter and Mr. Wester. Goodbye, be safe. And... Oh. Goat Man.
Hello.
I've seen you around. You talk to, You talk to Carp.
Yeah, we do enjoy a chat now and again.
He said that you're a druid like Radolf.
That is correct.
Is it true that you
Yes.
don't use metal?
Yeah, I don't really have anything metal on me.
Why?
It's one of the many teachings of Sylvanus.
Who's that?
One of the great gods of nature.
Indeed.
So why can't you use metal? Why do they say you can't use metal?
I've never quite understood it myself. Metal is a natural thing. It is found in the earth.
Yeah.
Is it the fact that it must be worked, perhaps?
But that's even weirder because the woodworker makes wood, and there's leather, which is from the animals. But you have to work that to turn them into things too, so why is that okay?
Mm.
Perhaps Cheraru should roll religion.
Yeah, that's yeah, hold up.
Quick, to the wiki!
Oh boy, Cheraru. Lovely. Yeah.
Honestly, it was just a half-assed reason to make druids weaker.
Are you serious?
Probably. It's probably it. I know it was a big
I mean-
thing in 3.5, and yet druids were still like the best class. So, didn't work there.
Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-do.
I would not be surprised if that's exactly why that weird restriction exists.
For mechanical reasons.
Well, I think it has to do more with the spiritual side of being a druid, because iron is typically seen as something that prevents you from connecting with spirits and just the nature.
Indeed, Fae are traditionally repulsed
Mhm.
by iron.
And I mean, steel is just iron.
With a bit of carbon in it.
Exactly. So, safe to say, and steel would also have that same warding effect, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that's not desirable.
We're going to say whatever
Oh,
Cheraru feels comfortable with. So,
Yeah.
Cheraru, religious reasons. Explain to this 8-year-old girl why you do not use metal.
Let's see.
In a religious way.
Yeah, you gotta lower it down for the kiddo, but it's religious, huh?
Yeah.
God
Sylvanus
says so.
is particular when it comes to what their followers wear. Metal is a process of man. It's not one of the many harvests that Sylvanus provides for us. If that makes sense.
So does that mean a different god rules over metal?
There are several gods of the forge,
There are, yeah.
especially
I-
dwarven ones.
Oh, so like Ned and Sasha and Grace. They're dwarves.
Exactly. Aren't you a smart kiddo?
I do not
am.
believe they are gods. But yes, they likely worship Moradin. I had a discussion with many dwarves.
Well, and there was that trip when you went to discover the human gods when you first arrived in Phandelver.
Yes.
That was quite the field trip.
There's also that one dwarven idol in Wave Echo Cave. With the giant emerald eyes. Which, thank God you guys didn't try to take that. The
Bad
dwarven,
Oh yeah.
it was Dumathorn, the dwarven god of mining. Can I tell you how much those emerald eyes are worth?
Quite a lot, I bet.
5,000 gold each.
Nice.
Yeah, is it worth the ire of a god?
The cave would have instantly collapsed if you did that.
They're probably
Yeah,
not
so
worth it.
Oh,
Not
jeez.
worth it.
Which
You know
would
what's
have been,
worth more than 5,000 gold? Being alive.
yeah, it would have been 2d10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, never mind. God damn it, we should have taken it.
Any
2d10?
creature still in the room 1 round later is buried and killed as the chamber fills with stone.
That's great. I could magic myself out of that.
He's like, fudge, we're going back!
Fuck! Oh, we could have.
I'm gonna desecrate
what?
the shit out of this shrine.
God damn it! The ire of the god isn't actually that bad.
You just
hope
try
the
to go
keeper's
back to
coming
Wave Echo
through.
Cave and there's an invisible... It shows the cave opening, but you can't enter it like it's a video game.
It's just the Pokemon. Boo, boo.
I hate it when you finish the tutorial too soon. Don't get all the collectibles out of it. You just can't go back.
Yeah. Those are some expensive emeralds, though. I'm like, dang. That is several spell components.
Exactly. Think of the spell components.
Or if you had both of them, we could, in theory, revive.
Well, we would need a diamond, but we'd have the funds to get a diamond.
And the ability to cast it. Good luck trying to find a scroll of that.
Yeah, well, we would need like the sister if she's not terrible.
She'd have to roll crazy high
Yeah.
So,
with the scroll.
anyways, okay, thanks, Goat Man.
Anytime.
If I see you around, my name is Alana.
Alana. That's a really pretty name.
Thank you. Mr. Sildar said he was going to adopt me.
No?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Do you not have a parent?
I will soon.
That's a
How
very
sweet.
optimistic way to look at it.
Right? She's like 8, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to ruin this kid's day. Okay, so John's staying quiet.
Admittedly, it is nice to know a parent. Most goblinoids do not.
You don't have a parent either?
Well, I had them, but we are raised communally, and without a lot of care in most cases.
Looks at his
So long as we
sword.
survive.
Looks at his sword. I had parents. Not anymore.
Well, I
that.
believe my father might still be alive. I don't think my mother is.
Why not your mother?
Oh, I'm pretty sure she died of sickness.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
I'm not certain.
Goblins
That
are
is,
not the cleanest.
Vague and unspecific and frankly terrifying.
Like I said, goblins do not treat families the way humans do.
Yeah, it was so very long ago when it comes to my parents. I mostly
clan.
considered my grove as my family.
The clan is more important than the family. And sacrificing others for the clan is acceptable.
Alana looks at Satara. How about you, miss? Do you have parents?
I do. And I miss them.
Can't you go see them?
No,
How come?
because this kid's asking me questions.
What?
Alrighty, this is taking a turn.
Ma'am, I'm an
Satara
8-year-old
doesn't
who's
like-
inquisitive.
Satara doesn't really like children, so...
John is just standing there, just sort of like he's fascinated by this child's just will.
Boldness.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
I'm
children,
like, I'm
they don't
very,
give a
I'm
crap.
leaning against the wall with like a very dismissive.
Oh my god, you're doing a Stinian.
Mm.
Listen, there's one thing about small children and kids, they have no sense of fear.
That's why you can say anything to them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You wanna know how many times I came close to death growing up? Too many.
Well, this has been an exciting conversation about parents.
Yeah. Bye. Runs off.
Bye now.
Yeah,
Well,
you
that was
can't.
an interesting conversation.
Yeah, it's upsetting that I might actually have the most normal parents here.
What are you talking about? You're the most normal human around.
I've learned so much about you guys. I'd like to unlearn it now. Thank you very much.
Oh, feel free.
I got something that can help you forget.
Oh, I've got plenty of that. Don't worry. I just stopped at the general store.
I believe the thing you need to forget is at the bar.
You know, that's a great idea.
That one's a bit more proactive. You forget your stuff in the moment.
Yeah. I'd probably go talk to Sildar first, though.
Interesting that he is adopting.
Well, you guys can clearly tell he's a much older man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe he's just getting old and can't actually afford, like, servants, but children, they're cheaper.
Oh god!
Oh, that's terrible.
What? It's just a little bit of indentured servitude.
Oh, I get it, but it's terrible still. I had hoped you were better than goblins.
The thoughts and actions of the characters do not reflect on the actual
Ah!
players' ideas and opinions, I hope. Listen,
Well, I mean,
my favorite thing to say is like, why have children? Oh, for spare parts.
Mizani, I had thought you better. We're better than goblins.
Are you?
We're not much better than goblins. We just kind of learned how to build better structures. That's
I
about the
think
big
that
thing that
most of
separates
you
us.
are better than goblins.
you see, we have people that pass down money to give to other people to do work. They pay one another.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
It's called employment.
Yes.
That's what John
One of them
used
was
to be.
screaming it on about this idea called trickle down. I don't think it'll work though.
Okay, we're getting a little too meta here.
It'll never catch on.
Harbor Buster
Goblins
hears
take
that.
what they
What's
want.
trickle down?
Goblins merely take what they want, break what they can't understand, and kill.
Considering that you guys have been dealing with a lot of goblins, yeah, that tracks. All right, you guys.
Well,
go
that
into
conversation is so.
You guys go into the town master's hall.
Sure, why not?
Yep.
All right,
We can only make
glad-
things worse in there.
inside you see the familiar visage of Sildar Halvager and the familiar rotund visage of Harbin Mister. They both look up. Oh, hello, you four. How are you? Nice to see you back. Sildar's replies of, how was the trip to the mine?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Dark, damp, full of spiders.
Well, not that many spiders.
Short's fine.
We dealt with things, and the dwarves have reclaimed it. Gundren and his brother shall be overseeing it, along with, I assume, their clan.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad that you four are here. So, first of all, Harbin, you should say that. Oh, yes, Harbin starts to talk. So, the repairs to Tresindar Manor are finished, and you are more than welcome to move in. This way, you can no longer have to pay the fee at the Stonehill Inn.
Oh.
Don't know how
Is
long
it
you'll be staying.
Clean and repaired?
Repaired, yes, and clean. Well, there's no more blood staining the floor, and we got the bodies out. So
That's what I wanted
yes.
to hear.
They certainly do not add the right kind of color to the land.
There goes all those spare parts.
I think they would have rotted by now.
Oh, that's fine. Potato, potato.
Speaking of
Doesn't matter what
rotting body parts, we've learned that
That's never a good way to start a conversation.
No, it's not. We've learned that the crevice in the basements, where you fought that one-eyed creature, inside apparently it slows the rate of decay.
Neat. That's where I'm gonna store all the bodies from now on.
Store what now?
You are a concerning creature, John Smith.
Ugh.
I'm starting to think it's just you.
No, it is just me. It's been me the whole time.
Also, be happy to reply to say that the people you saved who were captured there, Myrna Dinjar and her children, Nars and Milsa, are going to help take care of the manor while you're away. They were the ones who were captured. Her husband was murdered and told you about the bracelet and Thunder Tree.
Well, that would help. We may be away often.
Yes.
Listen, it's a large manor, and let's face it, I don't see any of you cleaning it.
I mean, John likes to keep his shit clean.
Depends on how it hits. I might hyperfixate on cleaning now and again.
Yeah.
It being some substance you smoke, correct?
Ah, yes, many of the recreationals.
So, above game, this has no mechanical stuff whatsoever.
It's not a bastion.
Yeah, you don't have to pay the people who are working there. Because that's a little bit of, stuff. That's stuff that doesn't really seem... That's too much micromanaging, I feel. That's the word. So, yeah, it's just a reason for you guys to no longer stay at the inn and keep paying to sleep there. You can also store your horses there too, for free.
Nice.
Does it have a stable?
Yes.
Sure. Magus and Opal.
That horse stares at you again.
I like how it's getting worse.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
contagious.
sorry. I mean
Magnus.
Opus.
Yeah.
Magnus and Opus.
Just getting hit again with the opportunistic carnivore stare.
So that's all I would like to say, says Harbin. Sildar pipes up. Ah, yes. So, I've made arrangements. We have a court date for our friend in the cell, Mr. Larno, the traitor. And I was hoping if you'd be willing to help escort him down to Neverwinter. Since you have
If
a
you wish it, yes.
very nice
You just need to
cart.
escort him?
Yes.
Wait. Before we start doing anything, what do we get for escorting him?
That's an important question.
I have an item that I could impart to you, but it is unfortunately in Neverwinter.
I mean,
I
we're going to
cannot.
Neverwinter, apparently. Are his
I
arms
would
still
escort
broken?
him to see justice done.
Fun fact, I think everybody, even the bard, can use this.
So,
You haven't answered my question yet.
Yes.
Are his arms still broken?
Oh,
it's only been like a week or two, right?
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can fix things with magic.
no, they're still broken. They're healing though.
Fantastic. It means he won't be able to cast spells that need his hands.
Funnily enough, he's been oddly compliant.
Well, guilty
Which-
conscience, I guess. Maybe.
On one side, it's a good thing. On the other side, it's a concerning thing.
Perhaps his encounter with John has merely broken his spirit.
As well as his arms, apparently.
I'd rather not leave things up to chance. That's the reason why I would like to hire you to help escort him to Neverwinter.
I would
There-
be glad to.
There, Lord Dackelt Neverember will try him for his betrayal to the Lord's Alliance, as well as the various crimes he has done in Phandelver.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm game for that.
Fantastic.
Yes, I would like to see justice. And
Is it possible?
I just don't like that guy.
Is it also possible to use your horses and cart?
That is a question for Cheraru. But if he comes, I imagine it would be.
You guys have bought the cart and horses together, so
Road trip.
That sounds like a yes.
That answered that question.
fantastic. Since it is about 2 to 3 days to Neverwinter from here, how does early morning sound?
I believe some of us have things they want to pick up in a few days. Can it wait a bit? Or is it truly urgent?
Lord Daggles is not one to be kept waiting. So, personally, I would like to get going.
We can just pick them up on the way back anyways.
Fair enough.
That's not like we're gonna be waylaid the entire way down there.
Yeah. Besides, you mostly eradicated most of the goblins. So, probably won't have to deal with them.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
We're getting there.
Crackwall's dead. Now, what's this thing
I was
about
gonna say something, but that would be incredibly suspicious, so I'm not gonna say it.
That's not stopped you before.
Yeah, but sometimes my consciousness kind of almost works, and then I think, maybe not this time.
In other news, I have decided to retire from the Lord's Alliance.
We heard you were adopting the child.
Yes, little Alana. I took quite a liking to her, and I think
And
I'm
well,
actually
someone has to get the newspaper in the morning for you.
John.
Quite the curious one.
Really
A
now?
newspaper? What is that?
It's a sheet of paper with a bunch of words on it depicting what's been going on.
That sounds somewhat useful. No wonder goblins know nothing of it.
Yep,
No
it
offense,
helps
Mizani,
with.
but most goblins can't read.
Indeed. They have
And-
no interest in soft skills.
And even better, you could take the old ones and use it for toilet paper.
What's a toilet?
Eyebrow
I believe it is
raises
another
up.
word. I
Out-
believe it is another word for the outhouse.
Yes, the outhouse.
Oh,
Or the midden.
I have some people hear it being called the John.
We all look at John.
But it's a common name for a toilet.
I heard it was named after a guy who tried to take over a kingdom.
Well,
We all look at John again.
When did I ever try to take over a kingdom?
Huh?
Thinks back on taking over a castle.
That's not a okay. Taking over a castle and taking over a kingdom are two completely separate things. One,
You know-
Similarity, I guess.
Not
there's
much.
really no similarities though. Like a kingdom is a massive expanse of territory.
You know, not much might not be happening, but I am living for all these conversations.
It's a start.
Sorry, that was too easy.
I
Did
have
someone say conquesting a kingdom?
Vol, calm down.
No.
Let's go.
I am being so horribly accused of attempting to take over a kingdom, but
Satara,
all I
Crusades.
merely did was just suggest moving into a castle.
Sildar, John,
I mean, we
are you
killed everyone
suggesting to
inside it,
conquer
so-
Neverwinter?
What?
It's like, John, are you suggesting you conquered Neverwinter?
God no! Why the hell would I want to adopt Neverwinter's problems?
Leave that to Daggolt. Which, to be fair, he's actually doing a pretty bang up job.
Apparently.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah. Above game, he's not the correct ruler, but he's not doing a bad job.
Either way,
All right, so if you guys could meet here tomorrow, we'll get the prisoner out, and we'll make our way to Neverwinter.
indeed.
And just to be sure, we're not going to conquest Neverwinter. We're just
No,
going
we're
to go
not
there,
there
right?
to take
Okay,
Neverwinter.
just
I
to
believe
see the
that would
justice
be a
we
very
serve.
difficult.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. I put my sword back in my thing.
Bird conquest.
It's concerning how immediately on board with that plan you were.
Yeah. But hey, now we know something for the future. If something like this talks about again.
Cheraru just knows your phrase that's basically jingling keys. Conquest?
Yeah.
Conquest.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Satara, get back here. Conquest. Jingle, jingle.
my goodness. Our heroes, everybody.
We're okay. I think. I hope.
Probably not.
We'll see how we are on the trip.
I suppose it could be worse.
This team lacks a mom.
Do we need one though?
It's like a rhyme.
Bunch of
with
unruly
the
children.
abundant.
Maybe.
At the Saltmarsh right now? I feel like I'm in that mom position all of a sudden.
All right.
The
Well,
artificer's the dad and the fighter's the mom. Oh, great. Alright, what next, guys? You start to divvy up treasures and convert stones to money, sell some stuff. Or you could just keep it. That's also
yeah,
possible.
we could just keep it.
Sell these gemstones for money? Nah, we just got a new house. Let's decorate.
Yeah.
We're gonna bedazzle the entire manor.
No, we should probably be responsible and. I mean, we could use a hot tub.
What is a hot tub?
It's a
I presume it
tub
is a tub that is hot.
that you bathe in, and the water is hot.
That sounds dangerous, though.
It's not dangerous unless like you irresponsibly heat it up too much.
I'm gonna have to.
I mean,
I
it
think I've
basically
encountered
sounds
one
like
of these
making
hot
soup.
tubs, actually.
Have you ever been
This
to
one
a
group
hot
had
spring?
put me in this big old tub, started cutting up carrots.
Oh no, that's something completely different.
That is soup. Were they goblins? They might have goblins would try to eat people.
Yeah, that's soup.
No wonder Gundren was concerned.
Yeah. I think I've discovered the problem with that.
Thought it was just a nice herbal bath.
I'm sure there were herbs involved.
Yeah.
I tell you, I smelled amazing after that.
Amazing as
Good
it
enough
is.
to eat.
Yourself? Yes, yes.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Hi, chat. DM here. You may think I'm planning all of this, but nah. My hands are off the reins. I'm just enjoying the ride at this point. This is downtime anyways. It's all good.
Well,
It's not like the wizard's cutting off toes to use for clothing and regeneration, so you know what?
it's fine.
Alrighty. So, are you guys going to be turning some stuff in?
I don't think I have a list of everything we have right now.
I have the list open.
Hmm.
Wave Echo Cave loot.
Yeah,
So
have
if you want
updated it in
to,
the
if
Google
you guys want to, huh?
Doc? Is it updated in the Google Doc or something?
Yes.
Okay,
Wait.
If you
I'll
want,
pull that up.
if you want, we can expedite this really quick.
Sure.
I mean, probably a good idea.
Yeah. So wooden pipe with platinum filigree. Cheraru has claimed that is his.
Yep.
The 3 jeweled rings don't do anything, but are worth 150 gold each.
You should definitely sell those.
Sell? Okay.
Yeah.
The iron key was basically for that one specific door. I'm assuming you left it in Gundren.
Sure, why not?
And the dwarven ale mug made of hammered electrum is worth 80 gold. The 2 agates are 10 gold, and the malachites are 10 gold each for 50.
Sorry, how many was it before the Malachite? What other gems was it?
2 agates.
Okay.
So, if you're selling for everything, let me get my calculator out. $450. Gold first. Oh, I also found 9 small gemstones, each worth 10 gold.
I had a lot of gemstones.
Yeah, you guys
It
do.
was a mine.
Alright, so
I think that's fair.
that is 740 gold.
740 divided by 5.
Now silver.
148 each.
148? Nice.
160 silver.
And well, that's 12 each.
Nice. All of this new spending money.
463 electrum.
Hang on, I didn't quite get that because I was typing other stuff in.
468 electrum?
463 electrum.
63 electrum. Okay.
Yeah, that's the weird one.
I love electrum. It's great.
No bueno.
92.6.
1,100 copper.
So we'd each get 92, and there'd be 3 left over.
Oh, wait, sorry. 1,115 copper. My bad.
Sorry, it was 92 each.
And then 3 left over for the electrum.
Okay, so we can just throw that in the bag and just keep that as party electrum.
And 15 platinum.
All right. And how much copper was that?
1,115.
God,
Let's just
please.
change that all.
Would you like to convert your money?
Yeah, let's
Yes,
go to
please.
cash. Let's go to the cash converters here.
All right, you go to the mining
Because we don't have-
exchange.
Because we don't have to pay that premium anymore because we know her dirty little secret.
1,115.
Divided by 10.
So
Literally.
it'd be 2 gold, 2 silver, and 3 copper each if we convert it up as much as we can.
2 gold, 2 copper, 2 silver.
Divided. Hang on. That brings me to an even 400 gold.
Hold on,
Alright.
that was 2 gold.
Very cool. 2 gold, 2 silver, 2 copper.
3 copper.
3 copper.
3 copper.
It's a big difference, I know.
And
Yeah,
then
I know.
Platinum.
So-
Electrum in the party
um,
bag.
15 platinum.
15 platinum, so 3 each.
15 platinum, 3 each. Okay.
Nice. I've got a little bit of platinum.
Now, are you
Mhm.
factoring in the antiquarian or?
That's dividing by 5. That's how many of us there are.
Okay.
Libra's not taking a share.
Oh shit! I should probably be adding the money to their sheet.
Yeah.
Would
Okay.
probably be a good idea. I probably should have written down each one.
3. Okay. I just need the gold total. I remember everything else.
Pre-conversion from the silver and electrum and
And
copper.
that
is
was just from the end of Wave Echo Cave, right? Not more chests that we already distributed.
That is all of Wave Echo Cave combined.
All Wave Echo Cave.
What was the amount of gold they got? Because I remember everything else, just not the gold. Just
It was 148 from the original drop, and then another 2 more for an even
okay.
150
So
Mhm.
150. Okay.
from the copper. That we converted up.
hmm
The other sad thing
Yeah,
is that you guys lost out on a chest that had 600 copper, 180 silver, 90 electrum, and 60 gold.
Oh well.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
that
no.
room. It was the room across the timeout room with the 3 dead bodies.
Oh darn. No, we missed all those pennies, guys.
I don't know. We got quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to get
I'm
that
gonna-
up because you needed to use thieves' tools because that was a lockbox.
Am I good to just convert all of my currency into gold?
I
Sure,
would like to as well.
by all means,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go.
I would maybe convert some of it into platinum so you're not pushing your carry weight as much.
That's actually fair. I think I'll just do everything as platinum.
So,
I think I'll keep my stuff as is.
Missy, to refresh because it's been a while. 10 copper equals 1 silver. 10 silver equals 1 gold. 10 gold equals 1 platinum.
I think we have in one of the character resources pages there the conversion.
Yeah, I
table.
see the little sheet there, the little conversion chart.
Okay, cool.
I'm just using
Oh yeah, and Electrum's the weird
little-
one because it's like
Yeah.
5 silver.
I'm just using the
No, me goose.
currency conversion website for it.
Yeah, so after the session, if there's anything you guys want to buy, i.e. spell components and
Mhm.
whatnot, we could take care of that after the session.
I don't think any of my current spells have costly components.
I don't think so because you're a ranger. I think paladin doesn't either.
Not
I don't see
usually.
anything that says
But
But
components.
sometimes
Maybe.
they'll
think I
get like
might wanna try that at some
revivify
point.
later.
Huh?
Paladins will get like revivify later.
hmm
Okay,
I
and
know-
I've
I know
converted
Satara-
as much as I can into platinum pieces.
Also, Missy,
Cheraru gets revivify.
Missy, you have access to hold person. Have fun with that spell.
You can conquer them even harder.
Pretty much, because that makes them
Old person.
paralyzed. So when a whole person paralyzes a humanoid, once they are paralyzed, any hit done to them is advantage, and it's an auto crit.
Nice.
It is very dangerous.
So I'm gonna
I
hold
know,
you and then
it's-
punch you.
Pretty much.
It's also one of the current jokes for the tabletop shop in town.
You know
What's
what?
the
Converting-
best spell to comfort a friend? Hold person.
Yeah, actually,
Old
converting all
person.
of my money into platinum pieces brought my weight down by quite a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yep.
it'll do that.
yeah, money's
Oh,
heavy.
and then I also need to sell some of my own shit to if the Phandelver Miners Exchange will take it. I have a gold emerald necklace,
Where's
which
that
was
now?
worth 200 gold pieces.
The coaster could definitely handle that for you.
Coaster, okay. And then I also have 2 agates worth 10 gold pieces.
That would definitely be the miners exchange.
All right, here is my agates. I would like the.
Thank you. Come again.
And then I will take the gold they've given me and convert it to platinum because I'm making this more difficult for them.
I don't
They
hate
had me
you. I
20
just
gold.
hate your boss.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, it's not personal. It really isn't. It's just that I
Personal-
glare at like whatever door that like they're behind.
Hallie just puts down some tea. I feel someone talking about me.
Yeah.
Eh.
All right.
Oh, I'm not the real Hallie anyway, so why do I care?
Yeah. Why do I have a wood carved unicorn pendant? Where did I get that from?
I believe that was from Cragmaw.
I think that was from Cragmaw. I just don't remember what it was from or what it's for. It's just a unicorn pendant that John has. And with the check mark right next to it, he is wearing it. And has been wearing it the whole time.
I actually don't see it on the loot list.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember where this is from. I just have it, and I know it's not like a trinket that I got at the start of the game because it's way down in my inventory list.
Oh well.
Mm.
It's not important. I don't think it did anything anyways.
That turns into a nice clean 80. Okay, cool.
Also, Cheraru, I take it you want a rocking chair? Easily acquired.
Mhm.
They have one already pre-made. And
Ah,
not only is it pre-made, but it fits and sits perfect.
and the moment of truth.
Say about 20 gold.
20 gold?
Yep.
Okay.
That must be a fucking good rocking chair for 20 gold.
It is a very nice rocking chair.
Mhm.
Besides, you guys got money.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
take that on off. As he hands 2 platinum pieces.
Thank you.
Oh, how I've yearned for you. As he just kind of stares lovingly at it.
By the way, you do remember that weird goblin with the weird head in the cave? Gwen Orsong might be interested in that. Because she's been researching the goblins.
Fair enough.
But whether or not you want to tell her is up to you. Just found a dead body. Apparently not that shocking currently.
To be fair, we found one earlier, too.
I just think we avoided talking to her a whole bunch.
Yeah, I want to say that Mizani had talked to her last downtime, but I don't remember.
I don't either, because we're inconsistent.
I do believe it was the one time, yes, but she missed us like twice.
Well, we'll say this. Are you guys ready to call it a night in game?
I mean, that's
Yeah.
fine.
All right, cool. Everybody else okay with that?
Totally fine.
All
Or
right,
we'll take the remainder of whatever time before bed to start establishing a herb garden out behind Tresender Manor.
Yeah,
Roll.
John is gonna just like. Oh god, I guess John has to figure out what is objectively the best bedroom in the house.
Mhm.
Here, I thought John was going to take the basement and basically set up in Glassstaff Soul's.
Actually, you know what? That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking the basement. It's mine now.
All right, pardon
Like,
all
the whole
dead
basement is
bodies.
just John's.
The whole well, I need to set up my new clinic.
Pardon the dead
Wherever I
bodies.
end up, I want to make sure Libra has a bed in my room.
And he's
Mizani,
sleeping
but
at the
he's
door.
mine. Satara, he's ours.
Ours.
He is his own creature. He can sleep where he wishes.
Wait, who are you
I just
referring
want to give him the option, a comfy option.
Missy said that Satara will definitely have a bed for Libra in her room.
Oh, absolutely. You need. I feel like there should be a bed for Libra in like every place in the building.
Honestly, yes.
She's like a cat.
Then
Except
he'd
in the
use none of
basement,
them.
because there's absolutely no way Libra wants to be near John unsupervised.
Nope.
Libra's like,
probably
why are
not.
you treating me like a pet? I'm not a pet.
No, John.
I can speak Draconic, but I choose not to because it's funnier that way.
I can feel like the anger and the indifference.
Well, if there's no floors above,
All the dead bodies are just being casually deleted.
Mhm.
There we go.
we should probably make sure that there are no traps left in that hallway.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I will say this, that floor has been repaired because it was a collapsible floor.
It was an OSHA violation.
Now, the
I
OSHA
mean-
violation is the giant crack in the basement. But OSHA doesn't
It's
exist.
terrible for the
so-
foundation. No, we have to rely on Fosha. Or
Yeah,
Frosha.
this is a Posha or Posha.
Forgotten Real Occupational Health and Safety Association.
There you go.
Alright, well, you guys head to Tresendar Manor. It's very nicely rebuilt, furnished. All the blood is definitely gone. The prison cells have been taken down. The crypt door has been labeled Crypt, do not enter. Unless you're John. Because I feel like he would use that place for body storage.
It's not body storage. Okay, it's body
Why does
storage.
this? Why does like unless your John looks like drawn on it like someone wrote that?
I believe
John,
it was
did you write
John.
that?
I haven't written anything on it. It's not even my handwriting.
It's hard to read. I'm sure it's a doctor's
Yeah.
handwriting.
Oh my god.
Here, I'll write next to it just to prove it's clearly not his handwriting.
Alright,
It's exactly the same.
give me a dex
Yeah, it's a-
check. How bad is
It's
it?
exactly the same, yeah. Yeah, see, clearly this is different.
Whatever you say, John.
Oh my god.
You have unique hobbies.
What's...
Alright, as you guys head in for tonight and take a long rest, here's where we will take a break. Feel free to prepare your spells. That goes for basically everybody but Mizani.
Yay.
I've really gotta go use the bathroom.
Yeah.
It should
I feel
just
like
say
I'm
4 out of
being
4.
blind.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there's hold person. Hold person. Wait, 60 feet? So do I just like run up to you and hold you? Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
How are you guys enjoying the session so far?
It's been going good so far. Having a good time.
It's been fairly funny. Also, yes, Sildar is indeed retiring, and he will adopt a person, as stated on his wiki page. Yeah, because I was looking something up. I was like, oh, that's neat. I could probably play that into Phandelver.
No, that's a good bit to play into.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. Hi,
Welcome
Missy.
back.
Welcome back.
How you liking the session so far?
Good so far.
Yeah, big payout for you guys. Congrats on getting some money.
Mhm.
We finally have money again. Pretty good.
Just waiting for Sume to come back.
Hello.
Hi, welcome
Hello.
back.
Sorry for the hold up. Took longer than
Hello.
it should have.
No worries.
I'm gonna mute for a minute while I munch on popcorn. Feel free to start whenever.
Cool. Everybody ready?
Present.
Alrighty. So, first of all, I would like to do.
So we all explode.
Yeah, we all just immediately explode.
Nah, you're fine. So when you guys wake up, you notice that the antiquarian is mysteriously disappeared.
Why are they so mysterious?
They have
They're
a note
gone.
saying, "We'll be back later. See you soon. May have goodies." And
Goodies.
next to it is a large bag with another note saying, "Gundren here. Here's the first payment for the mine, as well as the money for helping me on this adventure, and it's 251 gold."
Had to be just one odd, huh?
Yeah. P.S.
Yeah.
John, I hope this pays off my medical bills.
It does. This time.
So the
So
party
each get
gets
50 gold and leave 50 for antiquarian.
Yep. I will add that to their sheet. Just so that I don't forget it. Well, if I do forget it, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So that it doesn't matter if you forget it.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are we getting the 50 gold from again?
Gundren, it's our dividend from the mine.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
T-doke.
And there's one left over that goes in the magic bag.
Yeah, that nat 1 had to be special. Alright, so everybody hooks up the wagon with the horses, who are freshly brushed, much nicer looking.
Mhm.
On the way, you stop at... Yes, Missy? Yes, Satara?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you did.
Sorry, I was munching.
It's all good.
We forgive you this time.
Yeah. So you pick up both Sildar and Larno Albrecht, who he is currently have both arms in a sling, has a rope around
Hello
his
again,
waist.
Larno.
Hello.
How are the arms?
Broken.
Ah, shame about that.
Yeah.
Do you think you should be gagged, John?
Me or him?
Him. I mean, you can do what you like.
Larno, are you going to try and cast any exclusively verbal component spells?
Oddly specific, but considering the fact that you took my spell book, I can't do anything.
Well, you know, I just want to be sure.
I
As
also...
a wizard, do you think that's true?
Hmm?
As a wizard, do you think that's true, John?
Well, with thumbing through his spell book, I mean, there's really nothing here he can do to us, so...
You really can't.
Yeah, he's kind of SOL.
Can't do somatic either because someone broke his arms.
Yes.
Clearly, he'll have to learn to use his feet for somatics.
Like I said, at least they were clean breaks, so they'll heal relatively quickly.
Joke's on
Lucky
you.
me.
Larno Albrecht this entire time was a Hadozi.
Yeah, go. Just count yourself lucky, Larno. That isn't the worst break you could have sustained.
Well, won't matter. My employer will free me anyways.
You sound very not convinced of that.
Convinced of what?
And that they'll free you anyways.
No, I'm convinced they'll free me. I'll get out eventually.
Okay.
The spider is very affluent.
The spider's dead.
Yes.
Huh?
We killed them.
What do you mean you killed him?
Just kind of reaches in the back. This you boys? Kind of
Yeah,
shows the
look at
spider staff.
spider staff.
The antiquarian had that.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
great at
fair
that.
enough.
Right, yeah, sorry. Yeah, the spider is very dead.
Yes, we took their stick.
You know.
He's gonna roll
So, do you
insight.
still feel so confident?
He's gonna roll insight to see if he believes you. Where's his stat block? It's not a commoner, so I can't just roll it at 0. Oh, he has a +1. Has 6.
So he does not believe us then?
No. He's gonna be in denial.
Well,
You can feel however you want to feel about this.
Rolls his eyes.
Your emotions are your own.
Are they? I know what spell charm person and friends can do.
You're not charmed.
I'm aware of that.
And to think he died to a
Are
cat.
you? What if we charmed you into believing you're not charmed, huh?
Don't.
I think you're just playing word games at this point.
Absolutely, I am. I'm not
Just
even going to deny it.
Looks.
Well, he can
there.
believe what he wants. He will not be
Exactly.
escaping.
Alrighty. All y'all are loaded up in a cart.
Yes.
And judging by the tentacle here.
Oh man, I just thought of like a really mean prank. Jeez. Someone disguised self as a spider. I've come for you, Larna Albrecht.
I'm here to help. Ah, fuck.
Alright, so you guys get all the way
No,
up
just walk
to
up and
here.
slap him. Call him stupid and then walk away.
Yeah.
You fool, you've doomed us all.
You guys get up to there, and it has been a fairly uneventful carriage trip to Neverwinter. When all of a sudden, the left side of your carriage shoots up and then goes down really hard, and there's a snapping noise, and the carriage wheel breaks.
Oh dear.
Ah, damn.
Should we roll a dexterity save to see which of us gets thrown out of the cart?
Uh-oh.
That wasn't intentional, but sure.
Oh boy.
It'd be real easy.
I've clicked the button, I'm just waiting.
Wait, you know what? He has no hands. That's
Well, he
impressive.
has hands, they're just non-functional.
Yeah, well, that's still very impressive.
Watch, I will fuck this up, don't worry, guys.
You called it. Now let's see
Alright.
Satara.
Is your roll
I
20 not
know-
working? Isn't that
I
another
know
one?
my roll. I know my rolls.
Alright, Satara, dex save, please.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Alright, Benny.
It has to be this way.
Wow. Alright, so. What's
Curses.
Sildar's stats?
Uh-oh.
He needs to roll too. There it is. 0. Oh, well, okay, so with that, Sildar, John, and Satara, all three of you fall out of the cart. John, unfortunately for you, Satara fell on top of you.
There's like a squeak noise as like you crushed, as John is crushed.
I need one. I need one from Libra.
All right. Let's see. He actually has a little bit of bonus.
He succeeds. Mizani, Cheraru, Larno, and Libra see this happen, manage to hang on. Larno used his teeth somehow. And you now have a broken cart wheel.
Well, this is a nuisance. Libra, keep the prisoner safe. I will see if I can disentangle Satara and John.
Libra stares at Larno. Sildar goes, my hip!
If John is alive, we will see if he can help you.
John's
I'm
alive.
alive. I'm alive.
Except muffled.
Is it bad that I just imagine Satara just gets up and he's just in the Yamcha death pose in the crater?
Yeah, exactly. Cratered.
That was one nasty bump.
I'll stand back up and dust myself off. Yeah, no kidding.
It appears the wheel is broken.
You see the pothole, and boy, that is a big hole.
Yeah,
Someone has been...
Does it look intentionally dug?
Give me investigation.
I will go ahead and guidance myself.
Lord knows you need it.
Lord knows I fucking need it.
It definitely seems like it may have been intentionally dug, but you know that there was some heavy rain a few days ago, so it may have made it worse.
I'm gonna go ahead and start casting Gift of Alacrity.
Do we have a spare wheel?
Well, if we don't mind going if we don't have a spare wheel, I have something that could help, but we would be moving fairly slowly.
Well,
What do you have,
moving at
John?
all would be an improvement.
Sildar pipes up. What do you have in mind, John?
It is your disc, is it not?
It is the disc. It would hold up the one section of the card. It can only hold a max of 500 pounds, but given the weight distribution of the cart, that shouldn't be a problem.
And you would have to walk, I presume.
I could just sit in the cart. It follows me.
Yes, but at a certain distance, correct?
Yes, 20 feet away.
Yes,
would
we
just
I
have to
be
believe
be
like
the cart
30
is
feet
not
away.
20 feet long.
So then, which wheel broke?
The left.
The
left
front,
front,
or back?
left rear?
Yeah.
You said one wheel broke. You've answered yes to a multiple choice question.
He said front or rear.
Rear.
Rear? Okay.
Yeah.
This is more doable, because 20 feet, I could probably sit on one of the horses on the front.
You have to sit on Magnus.
That's okay. Actually, I don't think is there a max speed to this? I don't think there is. So I think we could just kind of floating disc this for a little bit, if we don't have a way to fix the wheel.
Does anyone know... Is anyone good with wood?
I am not.
Does anyone know mending?
I also do not.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're all trying to figure out this broken wheel, and Libra starts barking. And
Okay, how's my Gift of Alacrity cast going?
it's finished. And
Finished? Okay.
you see him starting to run after Larno Albrecht, who is bolting.
Oh my
Libra has
God.
40-foot move speed.
Well,
That's
this
his.
30 feet, and he is dashing.
He's gonna get caught.
Well-
He's gonna...
Libra still has 40 feet move speed. And he's going to get close enough, and if he can take an opportunity attack, he's going to try and knock him to the ground.
Please let me have this chase scene.
You're not getting this chase scene.
I know.
Well, let's let the dice decide.
Alright,
That or I'll just start hitting him with grave
roll
exhaustion.
roll to attack Larno, then.
I believe it is
Right.
basically a shove attempt, so it's opposed.
Well, grapple, I think you're trying to do this, right?
Oh,
Grapple.
yeah,
So,
that's funny.
Yeah.
Lardo does know the spell
Well-
charm person.
Nice.
oh, he's probably gonna get away.
Yeah, what is the Armless Wonder gonna do, though?
Let's see, it's acrobatics or athletics.
Yep, his choice.
Oh, he's still with acrobatics. He beats it.
Okay, how far is Larno when he beats this check?
Seeing as how he is sprinting,
60
he is
feet.
getting well over 100 feet at this point.
Well over 100 feet. Okay. Guess we can do it this way.
So, can he
I
grab
hope
him?
you realize John's breaking your legs now.
Make sure he's in one
Out
piece.
of my hands.
So he goes, just make sure he's alive.
Right then.
So John is gonna go ahead and cast Ray of Exhaust. Is going to move like his full movement and cast Ray of Exhaustion on Larno.
What's that do?
I'll show you what it do. I'll populate it so you can read it.
Never heard of Ray of Exhaustion.
Really? It's a pretty common spell.
Yeah.
I guess
Make
I
a
just-
ranged spell attack.
guess
On
I
a hit,
just-
takes 2d6 poison.
yeah,
Make a con save or gain 1 level of exhaustion.
try it.
Yeah, I have to re-add the spell to my list because it didn't put it as an attack. 1 moment.
Yeah, I honestly never heard of it. I heard Ray of Sickness, but not Exhaustion.
Or there's also Ray of Enfeeblement.
That too. But I never heard of Exhaustion.
Raise.
Yeah, I'd say Ray of Exhaustion. It was added in. Oh god, which book was it added in?
Yes.
I think
Oh, the
it's
complete- It's the Complete Hag. It's a slightly newer spell.
I don't think that's an official book.
It is an official book, I think.
The Complete Hag?
Complete Hag. Oh, I guess.
Do you mean
I guess-
Tasha's? Complete Hag might be. Sounds like a 3.5 book.
No, it's sorry, no, it is Tasha's. I'm thinking. It's one of these books. It's a book. It's the Complete Hag is a book that I also have. I realized I'm looking at it on my shelf actually.
On D&D Beyond, all I see is Ray of Enfeeblement, Frost, and Sickness.
Well.
I
That's
know
weird.
Ray of Exhaustion was a thing
It-
in
is it sh-
3.5.
Because it shows up in my in my list under Tasha's Cauldron. Or
I don't think Tasha's had a Ray. It had Cost
I
of
don't think-
Brew.
that's weird.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
only
I
finding a
see-
third party.
I see where it is. It's a DM's Guild thing.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, no bueno.
Ah, fuck, can't use that. Well, I'll have to change up that spell later.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess if we can't use that, because that doesn't exist, I'm just gonna hit him with a Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hit him with the old Lightning at 2nd level. $17. Does that hit?
Well, unfortunately, that's part somatic. So, yeah, that really does hit.
Okay.
Nine points of damage. He is still alive, and he is racing towards the trees.
Alright, well, you'll need to keep Libra after him.
Indeed.
I think at
And
this
I
point
shall
it's
pursue
probably
as well.
best to roll initiative.
Okay.
Or do you think it would be a good time to stop here?
You can catch him. 10!
Perhaps.
This is
Sildar's
why I
going to
take-
stay with the cart.
I presume
Yeah, I
we let Sildar do that since he's feeling hurting. And
Yeah,
Sildar, watch the cart.
sure. Just bring him alive.
We shall try.
I am going to break his leg after that.
Just
I
bring
told
him.
you.
You know, that's completely fair.
He just shakes his head.
It prevents him from running.
Oh wow.
Cheraru, how fast can you be?
Pretty fast, cause he goes first.
Mm-hmm. 35 normal. He's able to dash 100 feet.
Yours?
No, you said Larno.
Yeah, dash is 60, and he
Mm,
dashed
it's-
twice.
So he had 2 turns before we did anything? When Libra was watching him? You go an extra 30 feet, or an extra amount of your movement. It totals 60.
Yeah, no, I just thought about that when I was mathing out mine. I'm like, how do you get to 100? I have higher than normal base speed.
Brain slowly
Larno Albrecht, the
processing.
track star.
I mean, if he was a rogue, he could cunning action dash.
No,
That would only give
he
him to
did
90.
60. That is my apologies.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, wait a second. You know what? He'll move the 35 and in between the tree line and where Larno is, he's gonna cast plant growth. There's nowhere to run, Larno.
Oh, wow. You should just put it all around him.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we'll center it on him.
Wow. Okay, so giant wall of plants just spring up, caging him. Huh.
Still want to continue this chase?
Yes. Alright, is that your turn?
That was my movement and my action. Menacingly, he'll pick up some rocks and bonus action cast magic stone.
Just sort of tossing them up and down in your hand.
Yep. You're a sitting duck right about now.
Alright, ignore that.
Yeah, this really isn't going to work for you.
No, it isn't.
Besides, where are you even going to go?
Okay. He went 60. I went 35.
Yeah, this is not accurate representation of him running from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So he's way farther.
Yeah. So
Yeah, about 25 feet from me.
And Libra should probably be.
so he's more around here-ish.
Then, hold up. Yeah.
So I guess Libra's here-ish relatively.
Then, yeah. Pick like. Yeah. Just about.
That is your plant growth.
In 100-foot radius.
That is clearly too small to be 100 feet, but if I did that, it
Yes.
would encompass everybody.
Mm.
So, for sense of scale, we're just going to keep it that small.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's now Larno's turn. Because he rolled the second highest.
Yeah, I mean, Arno is basically fucked on movement there.
So, spend 4 feet for every movement of 1 foot it moves. So that means...
He
That's
can
like
only
working
move
forward.
like 5 feet from dash.
Really, that's worse than fucking difficult terrain.
Alright,
And it's
fine.
not difficult terrain, so it stacks with difficult terrain.
He manages to get out of it, but that's all he can do. And... Let's see, 1 second.
It's a 100-foot radius, though. He's still in it.
Yep.
Like, he's not moving 100 feet through this unless he has 500 feet.
I know, but we're putting it small for scale because we...
Yes.
It's a pity Cheraru can't just drop it so the rest of us can pursue without.
Screw it.
Well,
You hear
it's a
you hear a very loud feminine...
oh shoot! Right, plant growth isn't concentration.
So, Mizani,
Yes.
when
And that's his turn.
when we
John's
get back,
turn.
when we get him back to the cart, I'm going to mark a spot on his leg. If you hit that spot, it should break the femur cleanly where it doesn't become a problem.
Oh, with the sword or something?
With a blunt, I'll lend you a. Do you have a hammer? Or like
I
any
don't
kind of
believe
blunt
I
object?
do. But Satara has a mace.
That should do. It'll be a little less specific, but right amount of force should do it. I
Yes,
will.
We can try.
I'll take my full movement and I'll dash to try and get closer. How far am I from Lardo at this point?
You can't see him.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just following the sound of like barking and screaming. That's my turn then. I'm just running to catch up and also plotting to break his leg.
Oh, this actually works out real nice. Alright, John, is that your turn?
That's my whole turn.
Alright, you hear a loud, guttural, very deep noise that echoes somehow. Anybody here speaks giant or orc?
I think
actually,
orc.
I'm gonna say I think John. I think I took orc as a fucking weird language.
I took orc and giant. Huh.
Wow.
Let's see, languages. Yeah.
Alright, well, you hear one in giant and one in orc. Very weird, but hey, it works. Yeah, we got one!
Yeah, because John understands that because he has a dwarvish and orcish for some reason.
No idea where all these plants came from, though. Out from the forest is a very large being with 2 heads.
Oh my god, it's
Tink, tink, and wink, wink.
Yes.
A giant of some kind.
Well, we're gonna be eating good tonight. Right, wink, wink? That's right, tink, tink.
I am sorry, that one is ours.
Who said that?
I did.
Who's I?
I am Mizani.
You're really far away, man.
Just screaming at them.
Yes. In giant.
He just picks up a megaphone with thaumaturgy on it.
I do actually have thaumaturgy.
You want to use it?
Sure.
Look,
I am Mizani.
who dat? I don't know, wink wink. Mom always said not to listen to the voices. But we got ourselves a Yumi, baby, it's him! He'd make a really loud, high-pitched scream. Did
We will kill you if you try to take him.
he just say kill? Kill who? Is that a threat?
Both of you.
So I'm only like under. So I'm only under. I think I'm only understanding half of this conversation because I only speak Orcish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting like half of it. What the fuck are they talking about, Mizani?
It's like,
They're going to take Cheraru.
what was that a
He's
threat?
out.
I believe so. Mom! Mommy! They threatening us!
Oh fuck.
And this is, you hear another, there's what? Alright.
Well,
And
Do keep
another
in
large
mind
being with
that
two
they are-
heads walk out. Named Twinkle and
Do-
Winkle.
Do keep in mind that they are in plant growth.
I know.
Yep.
This whole area is plant growth. Everyone's affected by it.
Yes, sir.
no one can move.
You get a plant growth, and you get a plant growth. Everybody gets plant growth.
As
Hey, guess what?
Lardo,
Libra can move 10 feet.
Nice.
Glassstaff, who you don't notice but is currently captured by a net by these two Ettins. Might explain the hole in the road. Here's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Aw.
It's funny because the Salt Marsh D&D was like, yeah, I've never seen it used in a campaign before. I'm just like, ah, that's funny.
Whoa.
They are fairly uncommon.
But yes, Tink Tink, Wink Wink, and Twinkle and Winkle.
Very good at names. Very prim and proper.
I thought it was fun.
It's good. No, I like it.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely a nice downtime episode. I'll probably ask for... See if you guys bought anything before you guys left Phandelver.
Mm-hmm.
aka spell components, because I know Revivify Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if we have to waste it on last staff, we'll be very sad.
Oh, John will make sure he stays alive. But he'll wish he was
Don't
dead.
worry.
I'm a doctor.
But
Don't
I
worry.
didn't take any
Arno,
oaths.
you will live.
So stream schedule Wednesday will be Uncharted 4. Heck yeah. Got Uncharted 3 done last week. Very happy with that. Thursday will hopefully be Monster Hunter Rise break. If I'm not tired. And Friday will either be a mix of Monster Hunter Wilds. We'll finally fight the new hard mode monster. Maybe farm the producers out of Ray Dow so I can get some electric gears for Arch Tempered Ray Dow. And hopefully Dragon Age Inquisition as well. Saturday. No stream. I don't know what's going to happen Saturday. It'll be either a test game or nothing. Sunday, more Phandelver. Let's see what you guys think of this situation.
Sunday is Easter, so maybe no.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is Easter Sunday. Holiday. Huh?
Which one's Easter Sunday again?
Next
20th.
Sunday. The
Yeah.
20th.
Huh.
Well, since that's a holiday, I'm just going to say no to D&D because...
Oh, yeah, actually, I gotta go to my mom's that day. So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that...
Then the 27th, maybe.
Yes, hopefully
We'll
on the
figure it out.
27th we will pick this up. Yeah, I think my mouse just died. Time to charge.
Oh, darn.
It's chargeable.
Squeak.
Anyways. So with that, feel free to follow me at Blue Sky at Evia. And have a good evening, everybody.